Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Jameson Triple Triple. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to my review of Jameson Triple Triple. This is a blended Irish whiskey from Middleton and it's triple distilled and triple cask aged. It's aged in ex-bourbon, sherry and chestnut casks. It retails for £29 and it's 40% ABV. Should we find out what it tastes like? On to the whiskey. So before I start nosing and tasting, let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like an amber, really is a nice colour, but it possibly has added colour. Let's start with the nose. So the first thing I get is toffee. I get some fudge, there's some vanilla, I'm getting hazelnut, I'm getting some hints of green apple in there, and also some sweet pear. There's a little bit of dark chocolate. And there's also some toasted almond. Let's move on to the palate. Yeah, so I get a little bit of ethanol. There's definitely those sort of alcohol vapours. I'm sure that comes from the grain whiskey component that's in this whiskey. But as that starts to die down, I'm getting some creamy fudge. There's vanilla sweetness as well. And there's definitely some like nutty undertones. Let's have another sip. There's a little bit of spiciness. I think it's like a wood spice or barrel spice, which is quite nice. And I'm starting to get some orchard fruits like apples coming through, but the fudge and the vanilla is definitely the most present in this whiskey. Let's have one final sip. Yeah, so the vanilla, the toffee, the little bit of ethanol, they're definitely coming to the fore, but there's a little bit of nuttiness which is nice. There's definitely some orchard fruits in there, and there's a little bit of desiccated coconut as well, which is quite nice. In terms of finish, I'd say this is short, possibly bordering on the medium. I get some hints of chocolate and some dry wood. In terms of value, well, this retails for £29. It is a new release as of sort of February, March 2025. It's an interesting one because the Triple Triple name has been used before. I have a bottle of that. It's the triple cask blended whiskey, which had ex-bourbon, sherry and Malaga wine casks. As far as I'm aware, that was originally a travel retail, whereas this is retail sale as well. But I think possibly they trialled this at travel retail to start with, but I'm not entirely sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. But I'm not sure if this is going to be a permanent staple in the core range or whether or not this is just a temporary bottling which will disappear. It's an interesting proposition from Jameson because I think it adds a little bit extra that the standard original Jameson doesn't have. I think the chestnut casks work really well, and adding those sort of nutty undertones really does add a nice extra flavour to this. But is it worth the extra? Well, obviously this retails for £29. Yeah, I think the standard Jameson is around the sort of £24 mark. So I think if you're a fan of Jameson, then this would be a nice little upgrade. But if you're not, then maybe stick to the original. I think the original is still a cracking whiskey to have an introduction to blended Irish whiskey. But I'm always interested in your thoughts. Obviously, if you have tried this or the original Triple Triple, then let me know in the comments as always. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't, and you've got a different whiskey you think I should try instead that's similar, then also let me know in the comments and I'll check that out. Hopefully you found this interesting, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Stauncher.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.